Hello and welcome to the Ontario Secondary Esports Association Valorant League week number 3. We are here for some great games tonight. We're casting two games this evening, but before we get too far into that, my name is Alex. I go by Radial C Online, here with my co-host. Why don't you introduce yourself and say hello?
Hey y'all, my name is Jorge. I go by VALORANT Online, and it's a pleasure to be casting these two amazing games with my co-host here.
Well, I'm really excited. I'm actually casting here for the second time. I've cast for OSEA once before in the Rocket League finals last, it'll be last winter at this point, I believe, just before the new year. So really fun that they invited me back. I'm very excited to be working. I brought along one of my fellow Humber esports associates with me this evening. Jorge and I co-host our varsity League of Legends streams pretty frequently, so really nice of them to give us the chance to do that. Now, before we get into the games, which should be in the next couple of minutes here, we're just going to talk briefly about the teams and who we're going to be looking at tonight, the records that they have, and what we have to look forward to here in game number 1.
Alrighty, so on the home side, we currently have, I believe, a team called Panthers
That's right.
coming out from Osgood Township High School in, I don't want to butcher that Ontario name.
Metcalf, Ontario, near my hometown of Ottawa, actually, as it stands.
Oh, really?
That's right. They're not too far. Pretty well. It's decently far out, but it's in the same region, closer to here there than Toronto, at least.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So currently they are on 3 wins, 0 losses, and their wins are also TSS Tiger, ODSS Bear Golds, and CTK Jags,
That's right.
and no losses.
No losses, so they're standing at the top of their division at the moment. And before we get into the rosters, their opponent is the 6 Boosting Service, which is an interesting name if you consider the fact that they are actually from Windsor, Ontario, which I don't
Yeah.
believe counts as the 6. So this is a team out of Vincent Massey Secondary School, and they are at 2-1 with 38 rounds won, 26 rounds lost in the overall, and they are looking to catch up with the Panthers because they're the next seed behind them in the standings at the moment. So let's briefly go over the rosters. Jorge, if you want to give the starters for the Panthers.
Alrighty, so from the Panthers going top down, we have Kaiser, then we have Nixie, then we have
Draco.
Draco,
Let's say
then we
Draco.
have Drake. Yeah, I think it is Draco.
Yeah.
Then we have Interlinked, then we have Jinxie, then we have Full Boxed, and then we have the Tiger.
Those last two on the bench for the evening. We believe, I don't have the exact rosters right now, but we'll be getting those very shortly. As for the 6 Boosting Service, we've got 5 players, no subs. Our team captain is 6, and the 4 other members are Doomsy, Cute Brown Boy, or known as CBB, just for brevity's sake, RR Snatcher, and Cuddy, I believe it is. So those are our teams. You can check them out there for the rosters. We'll be getting along to their game in just a few moments. Gonna cut back to our caster cams for just 1 second. And Jorge, just based off of the limited information we do frankly have, what do you foresee tonight? What's your predict? Make your prediction. I'll make mine, or I can make mine and you make yours. It's up to you.
Make our predictions. Remind me again what the 2 maps are, and then I'll probably get down into team comps here.
So this team is only playing 1 game. Sorry, these 2 teams, and then the other 2 teams are playing on a different map. And I'm just battling because I'm trying to pull it up for you here as I look around my computer because I have a million things open. The map is Bind. Bind is the map.
Bind. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Sick. So bind a more defender-sided map. I wouldn't be surprised. So we have. So on the attacking though, we currently do have the Panthers. So that'll be interesting because if they can. Oh, hello. So if the Panthers can manage to crack open these early defensive rounds, I want to say, regardless of team comp, because I don't actually, I expect to see some standards, some Viper, Brim, Rays.
Yep.
Um, so I'm hoping to see at least one of those big three. Probably Rays most likely. She's the most common one I want to say now. Viper's been seeing some more play on Bind. She was solo controller over Rim for a while when Sky still didn't have her nerfs. But now that Sky doesn't regen her flashes, Sky isn't that. She can solo initiate, but you have to be a lot more patient with your util, especially with those guiding lights. You can't just throw them out early round for info. I mean, you can, but you're no longer gonna get it back, right?
No.
So, we might see a different initiator. Oh, and here we are. I believe we are loading in two picks.
All right, you're all set up. I am just going to cut away
Oh.
to a brief highlight bumper while we get everything set up. So check out some of these clips from week 2, and we'll be back in just 2 seconds with the games.
Beautiful execution here by Reed. Gotta hit your shot. You don't want to go through that smoke.
One second. All
Oh,
right, we are back, and the game is starting. Jorge, you've had some thoughts in the interim. So, what are you thinking?
well, on the one side, Panthers like took up literally the three I just spoke about, both all Rays, Brim, Viper, and Sky. Sky is on solo initiator. Panthers seem to be running a double duelist setup. Interesting, both teams are actually running a similar setup in double controller, double duelist, single initiator. So no sentinels. So what it's giving the vibe is that they're trying to do the best defense as an offense. I want to say they're probably going to be looking to take that neutral space very aggressively early on, and then from there contest those key choke points, and hopefully bleed out their resources. What's interesting, what I'm personally excited to see is actually the on the side of Panthers with the Viper Harbor double controller setup. That's something you commonly see on maps like Split. No, not Split. My bad. Breeze is a big one that you normally see this set up. You also see this on Icebox as well. Have not seen that bind from at least my experience. So
We will we'll be experimenting here, untested waters thus far. Then,
yep.
all right. Well, then it should
Oh,
be
boy.
interesting to see how everything goes. So as we're getting into the game here, let's just confirm who's playing where. So on the red side, the red teams, that is going to be Panthers. The blue or green team, that is going to be the 6 boosting service. So just to keep those all in mind. As we get into round 1 here. What are your initial predictions with these what do you want to call them? Testy compositions?
Testing comps. What I'm staring at actually is we see you're getting picked off in showers. But what I'm
Interlinked early death.
yeah. what I'm really looking forward to is right here. Viper, the way she has set up with Brim, it's a very actually classic setup. I wouldn't be surprised if Gecko should be looking to throw his Dizzy soon, maybe, just to start off the fight.
Right.
And then Viper probably will pop wall, Brim will pop down smokes. Other Vipers finally rotating over. So we should see an execute, I want to say, in a... Yep.
So Mortal Sun's looking for something here. Cuddy gonna go down on the right. Snatcher behind the smoke. Kaiser looking for anything, doesn't find any shots. CBB goes down behind. Kaiser just sending shots through the smoke, but nothing connecting thus far. Nixie here, gotta reload. One enemy left, 1v4, beat a pretty tough find, and Kaiser indeed takes down the side. Double kill to end the round there.
Very nice execute. They did play it slow there, which makes sense. You don't want to... If you give away too much early, which is why I'm surprised they're only running a single initiator, Brim and Viper are going to have a hard time figuring out when to pop their util. Which, as you saw there, the Raise Nade came out and Viper was like, oh, wall goes up. But at that point, Gecko was already in position to push into sight with his Dizzy. And it was like a little awkward moment where they both kind of just stared at each other for a second.
Yeah, that's right. Little bit of finding themselves here, as Nixie's gonna look for some early shots here. Looks like we've got a split push onto the A site. Two members of the 6 boosting service to Nixie's left, one in the center of the site. Shots going out, walls out, galore. It's defending side view here. 6 trying to hold it down for the team where they can. Still got a 5v5 at the moment, as Interlink maybe pushing towards the wall here. Wall goes down. Tough situation. 6 looking for something, gets one. And goes down to Interlink, who gets a triple kill. 2 defenders left here as the bomb is ticking. Spike is ticking. And it's going to be a 3v1 as CBB looks to hold it down for his team, but it's probably not going to get too much. Let's try to switch weapons and he's going to get taken down by Kaiser. And the attackers take 2 rounds in a row.
Well, damn.
Well, damn is right.
Well, damn is right. Yeah, that early info is really, like, Gecko, I mean, Sky, like I said, that nerf is really coming through, not being able to throw out the guiding light early to get the info. Kind of having to play a little more reactive, on a team with such a fast execute. Will be interesting to see how they kind of figure this out. Like, once again, we have Viper setting up her wall here. I'll be looking for the alt orb. Or just to get early info on when to put the wall out.
Could be possible as Cuddy looking down against 2 members of the Panthers moving forward. We can get some info. Shots going into the smoke. Where the wall goes up. No contact looks like has been made thus far. Panthers once again setting up just outside the site. Same sort of setup that we've seen several times going into these matches here. Kaiser taking point, it looks like.
Saw you, Mosh.
Walls falling, might start to see things moving forward here. Kaiser goes in. And he's going to find 6 down the site. Nixie, excuse me, finds 6 down the site. Jumps behind the walls. Cuddy looking to make some defense here. Lots in the way. Spike goes down. 4 members of Panthers on the site. But CBB finds Jinx in the back with the LMG. Looking around for more. Got good positioning. Laying down fire is going to get Nixie. Not before he gets snatched. Doomsy takes down Kaiser. Out goes CBB, getting to take it down by Draco. And now Draco facing down 2 members of the 6 boosting squad, and they're going to get the defuse and the kill and turn things around for the defenders.
Oh.
So a bit of a different outcome on that one.
Yeah.
Same sort of approach, but looks like they didn't have quite as much success this time.
Yeah, part of that was actually on, I want to say, Panthers' late rotate. They really waited patiently and didn't commit too many resources to the back of site, which is, as we saw, we saw CBB actually get into that flank with the Odin, finding, I believe, 2, no? With that? Almost a third.
2 and almost a third. He jumped out the window, but he didn't quite make it. I think Draco managed to take him down before he could find any bullets home. So, it's going to look like a 5-man commit to the B-side. Nixie goes down early to Doomsday. Nice shot there, and Kaiser finding another kill up on the top. Got 4 members here looking to see what they can do on the B side.
Next.
6 is going to have to do some rotation here. Blinded is Doomsday. Coming around the corner. He's going to find Kaiser. And he's not going to take him down by Jinx, but 6 gets interlinked, so now it's a 2v3. Panthers have the disadvantage here as the rotation is coming in from Cuddy around the back.
Last player standing.
Draco gets taken down by 6, coming around the corner. And there goes Jinx as well. So that's going to be 2 straight for the 6 boosting service.
On a side note, observing and commentating, very difficult.
That's okay. I'll trust you to observe, and I'll do the play-by-play, and then you can give your thoughts afterwards.
Okay, yeah. It's just, there's some, I love these 2 games. I don't know, just observing and commentating both League and Valor is just a pleasure.
It's never a bad time, right? Like it's just,
What a one-way.
As it looks like we've got the Panthers looking for an A-site read this time around. Kaiser in the lead. Excuse me, Interlink in the lead. He's going to go down to 6. Coming around the corner, and 6 gets 2.
Spike
Kaiser going down as
A.
well. Spike on the ground, and we're going to trade off some kills here. Draco, CBB.
One
Jinx finds a
enemy
kill
remaining.
on Cuddy, but not before he goes down to 6. Doomsday and RR Stature rotating around to try and find the last remaining member, Draco, on in the mid, sort of. He's also got a third member to go up against. So 3v1 here as we look to find some action. Around the corner, looking for the shots, but no, 6 is going to get the kill again. That's a great round for 6.
That Yoru push at the showers is unfortunate. I believe the Flash barely didn't make it past that sideline to actually flash Nixie. And so while it did mask his teleport sound, Nixie just kind of had to look left, and bam, there was a Yoru.
Yeah, it makes things a little easier. Sort of a natural progression of things, eh?
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Now I'm curious to see how they're gonna execute. They seem to be sticking to A, maybe? No, I wouldn't if I were them. I'd try to go for a B here. But we have 2 set up.
Might have had a disconnect there. I'm not sure if the system message was accurate. Yeah, he's back. So everything should be okay here to continue on. And 6 boosting service has turned things around. Nixie going to peek and find the kill on Doomsday. Wow, nice shot. CBB here has the angle. 1, 2, down. Kaiser and Nixie just right in the middle, but not enough to find Jinx. I'm going to call it Jinx.
Yeah.
I can't read backwards, let alone X and Y next to each other. It's Jinx from now on. Sorry, kid. So 3v3 here, as we had some early trading there. Jinx looking for R Snatcher here on the other side of the smoke. He's got support with him. Gonna move forward. Wall goes up. R Snatcher on the right. Finds nothing. Interlink takes him down. Spike is gonna go down at the same time. 2 members looking for kills. Spike is planted. Flanking coming in from Cuddy, and he's going to find a nice headshot on Smoke. And Interlink takes him down in return. 1 player to go. 6 is alone. Jinx and his teammate are on the site. Spike is down. 6 pushing around the corner. He's got some trouble coming up. But he finds a kill. What a shot indeed. Great flick from 6. He's proving himself early. Doesn't know where Jinx is. He's going to have to try and go for it. Going to try and bait him out. But he's turning the wrong way. If Jinx turns around, no, Jinx is going to walk forward. Rotation, he's going to find him, but he's going to be able to get the defuse in time.
I believe he does.
I think he will. We're really counting down to it, and he's going to get the clutch. What a sequence from 6. Couple of, well, 1 beautiful shot and 1 solid rotation baited him out with the attempted defuse. Jinx had started walking forward, and he chose incorrectly, unfortunately for him.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if possibly maybe the Panthers should attempt. No, it's not the. I might have said the wrong team here.
Panthers
No,
are attacking.
Yeah, no, my bad. I meant to say the 6 boosting service. Is there an easier way to say that? The 6?
The 6, but then we have 6 the player too, so it's like,
Yeah.
well.
Anyways, I'm surprised they're not using their Sky's bird early on to get that info as to when to pop the Viper wall. I don't think I haven't heard it or seen it on the map, so.
That's true. Actually, I haven't heard the sound effect yet, but I'm not sure how universal it is. So we'll have to see if they change things up. The Viper wall comes up early. Shots going in to the site there. Not going to find anything. Interlink waiting around the corner. Jinx going to throw out
Water rising.
some rising water. Doomsy throws the Hawk. There we go. As Snatcher's going to go down. We got 4 members pushing onto the site here. Doomsy trying to see what he can do. He's going to pull back. Hawk going out again. Going to pull away and give up the site for the moment. Spike goes down, but 6 finds Kaiser on the site. Doomsy going to get some vision here. Knows where they are, but he's going to have someone on his back. Is he going to see it in time? No! Doomsy is going to go down to Jinx. Cuddy finds Jinx in return around the corner. Now 6 and Co have to try and push to defuse this spike real quick. They have people on the right. Blind goes down, but Interlink's going to go down to CBB. 6 pushing forward to see if we can find Draco around the corner. Nixie goes down to CBB with that LMG doing a lot. 6 gets Draco. Now all they need now is a quick defuse, and they are going to find it.
Very aggressive Viper wall usage on the retake.
Absolutely, and I think we saw what you were looking for there as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yes, you did. it's like they heard me.
Yeah, they were, they're not supposed to be watching the stream, but, you know, how could you not, right? Just so...
It was just so entertaining.
So entertaining. We're just doing a great job here, I'm sure. So, a little bit of a surprise here. I was honestly, we didn't get to our predictions because the game started, but I was honestly expecting Panthers to be pretty strong here. They are undefeated, and they beat the only team that 6 lost to, but that doesn't mean everything. Good days and bad. Nixie here. But, gonna go for the jump. Doesn't find anyone as retreats come in from the defending side. 6 here is around the corner, and he's gonna find him in the back. Nixie now. Wearing out the grenade. He's got 3 members of the 6 boosting service to his left, so he backs out just to be safe. Doomsy looking for Kaiser just on the other side of the box. Spike is down. They're going to have to push in soon if they want to get anything done. Cuddy is going to see what he can do from the vantage point. Doesn't have his gun out, though, and that's not going to help us. Kaiser takes him down. Kaiser gets taken out through the wall. Whoa! Doomsy with an excellent shot. So they're going to push and try and get the retake here. Nixie has the cannon out, looking for something. Not going to find anything, though.
There.
Doomsy's pushing around. He's going to have to start to push quick, but Nixie's kind of sitting back in the smoke. Little damage taken by Doomsy. Hawk is out.
Blinded.
Blinds the diffuser out from the smoke. Nixie takes him down and actually gets both. Nixie gets Snatcher and Doomsy.
Collateral.
With the collateral. Wow.
That was a beautiful wallbang though from Doomsy. The tracking off of audio.
Absolutely, absolutely. That was a great shot. I'm gonna remember that one for sure. So, going to take a round back there for the attacking side, gain some momentum once again. See if they can keep things even here. See if we might have a closer game than I believe it was something like 3 or 4 straight rounds there for the 6 boosting service.
Oh yeah. Bind again. It is a very defensive sided map sometimes, so we're gonna see how this holds up for when they switch.
That could be it. That could be the difference maker. Sometimes the map is all it takes, right?
Who's next?
Yeah.
So Viper wall is down, and Interlinked is up a little bit ahead of his team, finding a fight. Nixie gonna get our Snatcher up on the top rope. Buddy and Doomsy pushing in. Not gonna find anything, but they got a little vision. They know there's someone out. Spike is down. So let's see what they can do. Cuddy's gonna get taken out by Interlinked. 6 gets Draco. Hawk goes out, but not enough to save Doomsy. 1 player remaining. It is 6. We have seen him hit some pretty clutch shots. See what he can do here. Grenade going out, looking to his right. He's got players to his left. Gonna have to find that high shot there, but can't turn his back for too long. Gonna find Interlinked. That's one. Only 2 to go. Kaiser in the box. Nixie up top. Is he not going to be able to? Six is not going to be able to get Nixie. That was a tough one, even for someone with some good flicks thus far this game, such as our friend Six. So, Panthers are figuring themselves out here.
They are cracking open the map slowly but surely.
Took them a few rounds, but they're getting there.
I believe we're looking at. Do we have an ult for an exec? Oh, we do have an ult for an exec. Looking to pop a Viper ultimate from what I can gather, but both teams are playing on opposite sides of the map.
Okay, that's true.
Okay.
But we have a possible Viper ult, you said, as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can work with that. As, we'll wait to see. Looks like they're noticing and they're rotating out of A. Some early action here. CBB's taking some hits. 3 members down. Kaiser gets all 3. Doomsy looking for anything, but he doesn't have his gun out again. Nixie takes him down, and Nixie takes down Snatcher. So that's 2 members. Was all it took for a flawless round from the Panthers.
Oh, that mosh pit into the teleporter was absolutely devastating.
Yeah, that that was an interesting round. Wasn't how I expected that one to go.
Oh, I was not. No, I was not at all. I was like, oh, we can make like some endgame play, spike down, Viper pit all. Nope, everyone just got cooked in the microwave known as the teleporter there. Absolutely, Gecko turned that heat all the way up in mosh pit.
Unfortunate. So, as we're going to get here, a little bit of action on the A site. 2 members of E6 on B. Cuddy's going to go down to Nixie as vision starts to clear out. 6 gets Kaiser. Interlinked CBB in the back. 6 gets Nixie as well. 6 with 2 kills this far this round. Let's see if he can get some more. In the smoke goes Panthers. Our 6 is going to look for some kills through the wall here. See what he can find. Spike is down, so they got a timer now.
Guys, close the Viper wall. Oh, they gotta push with this dog. Oh, they know where the Viper
6
is.
hanging out in the Viper wall. Gonna find Jinx actually as well with our rocket, it looks like. So now pushing around the site. He's gonna come around the back, but he's got vision on the right. And he's gonna take it down. And that will be an attacker's win once again. Draco finds Doomsy for the last kill necessary. And that's gonna be the round.
Before the switch.
So last round before the swap, Panthers might not be liking that too much as they seem to have found their rhythm on the attacking side here. So we'll see if they can maintain that momentum on the defense as well, as they've been had a few shaky rounds at the start, but I think they figured out their strat.
Hopefully, maybe the 6 can make it here a 6-6, and that's what their name is for? Question mark?
That took me a second, but yeah. Was that what you were thinking about that whole time? Just contemplating your 6 fun? I respect it if you were. I think I would do the same thing. In fact, I actually have one lined up for later, as Nixie's going to get a couple early kills here. Get on top of the box. CBB's going to try to push around the corner, and Nick's going to find him too. 3 quick kills. Is he feeling confident? Is he going to push forward and try and find the rest? Yes, but he's not going to find anything. 6 gets Nixie. A little bit overconfident there. Coming through the smoke is Interlinked School, and blinded is Doomsy. Fishing for anything, but not going to find anything. And Jinx and Interlink going to combine to get 6 and Doomsy to take down the last. Attackers win. That is 7-5 in favor of Panthers on the attacking side. So now we're going to see the 6. They did not get their lucky 6. 6 was not their lucky number, unfortunately, for 6 and the 6 boosting service. So going to switch sides here. Going to see if they can change things up. I know we were just talking about how Bind is a bit more of a defensive map, but
yeah, no, they managed to crack open.
So So we'll see if they try and emulate some of Panthers' tactics here, or if they sort of go off on their own. Because Panthers seem to find what works.
Here, find the weak point and break it.
Yeah. What I do like, while this opening exit happens, both teams have been using the double controller Viper Wall as more of a bait. Oh,
Right, CBB and 6 getting a couple early kills
Hailing over
on
here.
the B site. Let's see what they can find. Kaiser's rotating over. Everyone in the
Spike
box.
planted.
Spike is down. 2 dead, 3 dead. Jinx with a triple kill.
Wingman's defusing.
Looking for Cutie here is gonna get him. And one more remaining as they're gonna go for the defuse, and they're going to get it. That triple kill from Jinx, wow.
I wish I saw that. I wish I had observed that. I was just like, in my head, I was like, he swings at the 3.
You
The
had
odds
a-
of him killing
Yeah.
all 3. I'm like, so Kaiser's gonna obviously trade him, right? And then I just see one body drop, 2 bodies drop. I'm like, whoa, what is happening?
You made the right choice. I can't even speak. Oh, getting a bit of, alright, we're back. Just a little bit of lag here, some drop frames, and I think we are okay. But yes, no, you made the right choice observing wise. I wouldn't have ever gone for the perspective of the guy walking into 3 onlooking attackers. But
Oh, we're gonna play a default here.
so see what they can do in wake of that painful round. Nixie looking to try and keep it up. See if they can make something happen. 6 years, gotta make a tough push. He's got 2 eyes on him. CBB is gonna get Kaiser on the other side. See if they rotate that. Nixie looking. Nixie's gonna get 6. So 6, little indecisive, went back. Doomsy looking for Nixie now in return. Again, is he gonna peek him? Is he gonna swing him? Ooh, bad timing on the bird. Gonna get taken down. Jinx takes down Cuddy, and CBB looking to see if he can do anything. Has the top of Nixie's head, but no, Nixie's gonna get the double kill. A nice flick from Nixie. Great round overall for Nixie. So, Panthers keeping up their aforementioned dominance from last round. Looks like it is not, in fact, just a matter of you know, attacking or defending for them. They can figure things out whatever side of the map they are on.
See how this goes. Dog begins to execute.
Dog
Oh,
going
but they're
out.
stacked. They're stacked 4 on site.
We're on site. They get the division. CBB jumping in. Gonna get taken down pretty quick to Jinx. Jinx looking for something else. Or see, Kaiser looking for something else, doesn't find it. 6 takes him down. Nixie now covering on the Viper wall, but he's not gonna find much, so he's gonna rotate around. I think they're worried about a rotation A, and as they should be, as the 6 boosting services got numbers moving. 4 members there, and 3v3 on the site A here. Draco gonna find Doomsy across the map. Nice shot from him. Snatcher trying to get a plant, and he's gonna get it down. 6 finds Jinx and Nixie though. Draco looking for 6. Gonna be a 2v2 here. Cuddy's on the other side of the map. He's gotta rotate around. Draco and 6. Cuddy coming by. 6 looking to peek, but Draco's moving back at the same time, so he's not gonna find anything. 6 taking the teleporter. And
This should be spike planted.
30 seconds left.
looks like he is going
One
to get the
enemy
spike
remaining.
down. Cuddy gets interlinked. This will be a lot tougher now of an ask for Draco. Spike goes down indeed, as you said. 6 defending. Cuddy looks like he might be coming around, but he's got a lot going on here for Draco. He's going to get shot from the side, and that will be an attacker's win round. Nice swing back around from the 6 boosting service to interrupt that momentum.
Oh yeah.
Looked like a nice little teleported play that time from 6. So.
Yeah, very nicely timed, yeah. It's like knowing how to play it slow, not overcommitting to his plans.
They did learn from sending 3 members in through last time. That definitely kind of came to bite them in the ass just a little bit.
Yeah.
Panthers gonna try and reset here, see if they can came with the gun. Not gonna help. That interlink goes down quickly to CBB. And Jinx now looking to defend A site. Looks like a bit of a split push here from the 6 boosting services. They did lose a member, which I missed.
Poison orb emitting.
Firewall goes up.
Toxin screen down.
And let's pay advance a little bit. Doomsy now has some leverage on the site. He's going to go in, look for anything he can find. Not going to find anything. Spike carry is down. Doomsy's down. Kaiser does lose his life in the process. CBB manages to stay alive, get another kill. Looking for anything, but no. A bit too much of a spray and pray there. A bit too heavy on the prey. Cuddy now rotating around. Wall's going to go up. Viper Wall's up as well. Gets the spike, but takes a hit in the meantime. Nice find there from the Panthers.
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
So.
Poison orb emitting.
Oh, he's rotating over through.
So we're gonna have a.
Poison
You're
orb.
gonna
Have to take your gun out here. Not in time though. Jinx finds him. Jinx had this the right positioning on that play. So seeing a couple of overcommits here, but at least the 6 boosting service might be trying different things. I see the vision, you know.
Yeah.
So 10-6 now for the Panthers. 6
Six is on a
boosting.
save, though.
What's that?
6 is on a big save.
Oh, a little bit of an eco round, yeah.
Yeah, they're all on pistols only.
So it'll be a tough round for them. So we'll see what they can do. Nixie with the launcher out, the rocket fuse. Send it off. CBB gets a nice kill on Kaiser there. Gonna have to keep swapping, but Interlinked eventually finds his target. Took him a few shots, and he's gonna find Doomsy too somewhere. Now Snatcher trying to make it in on the site. Interlinked has a couple kills under his belt. He's doing good. 6 is going to take down Nixie though. Barely, but he gets him. Draco is going to get
Spike down A.
Snatcher. And it's a 2v2. And the spike is sitting on the A site. So let's see what they can do here.
Last player
Pushing.
standing.
Interlink finds Cuddy
One
again, so it's
enemy
going to be 3
remaining.
for him this round.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
6 with a couple boosts, gonna try and work his way around, see if we can find something here. Draco now, 1v1. 6 turns at the wrong time and gets a couple shots off, but Draco misses. Rocket Fuse comes out. Draco running away as fast as he can. Is he gonna stop? Is he? No, he's going to get taken out. A beautiful Rocket Fuse from 6. As
That was a great round for 6, considering they're on a save.
absolutely, they found it there. So once again, just watching that back, that was just a perfect shot from 6 there. Actually, if you watch his highlights from week 2, he had another similar one. He is an absolute menace with that rocket, man.
I was gonna say, I fully thought that clipped into the wall, and then it just didn't.
Now
Oh, star play here.
he knows what he's doing. So if he kicks it out, you gotta make sure you keep an eye on him because he is dangerous. Guys are gonna go around the corner, see what he can find. Jinx is gonna end up finding Cuddy. CBB waiting around the corner. It's gonna be a tough one with the eco here. CBB is gonna take down Kaiser. Snatcher is planting in the meantime. Peek from Jinx gonna get some damage taken. He's very low. Doesn't really have much to peek, especially against this powerful LMG from CBB. So gonna try and defend the site here. Panthers want to see if they can take it back. There's a tall order for only having 2 members. 2, 6 is 4. Nixie here. Go around the corner, see what he can get some info. Throw out the grenade.
Last player standing.
CBB finds Jinx. Can the grenade find anything? Doesn't look like it. Peek here from Jinx. Nothing. Gets CBB. So 1v3. It's going to be a very, very tough order. Coming down now is Doomsy. Satchel charge goes out. And Jinx is going to take it down. Nixie, sorry, is going to get taken
Gun
down.
here.
So, aggressive round from the 6 boosting
Oh,
teams
yeah.
there.
The
They,
ecos though are like all
they-
over the place. Or were that last round?
Yeah, they did have an interesting advantage there, and a little bit of a nice boost from Six's rocket fuse. You know, you gotta think that seeing a play like that, a clutch like that, it's like, oh yeah, it motivates you.
Oh yeah.
So, see what they can do here. It's getting real close. 8-10. Snatcher laying down some heavy fire. Satchel charge goes down. Snixie just wants to escape.
Grenade.
Grenade to cover the retreat. And onto the site they go. Wall is up. Wall goes down. Jinx is going to go down to Cuddy. Jinxie with the knives decides on the gun. CBB waiting around the corner. Going to follow the Kaiser. Kaiser gets 1. Kaiser gets 2. Doomsy and 6 are the only remaining. Doomsy gets a kill. Interlinked. I believe through the smoke that was. 6 waiting around the corner as Doomsy reloads. Panthers looking to find a little counterplay here. Win this round back. Draco gets a little vision, sees where they are. Doomsy is going to pull back a bit, and they're going to swap with 6. Doomsy laying down some
One
fire.
enemy remaining.
Nixie threads the needle, finds Doomsy somewhere. 6 last one left. 3v1. Pushes around the corner, and he's going to be taken down by Nixie. Throws a grenade through the portal. Great celebration.
Oh,
Anyone have any splints?
oh, that's a little awkward.
Multiple fingers.
Caster's curse? I don't know. I did say he throws a grenade through the portal, and then he, for some reason, went through the portal, but... Oh well.
I think you might have thought the grenade would have gone further and then stopped him on the doors.
Or that was just a very big display of confidence. It's hard to say.
Oh yeah, no, that econ would have been nice. Nixie's down to 300. Oh, that's like just.
Doomsy looking to get a little information here, see what he can find.
Here.
Once again, a little bit of a split defense coming out from Panthers here. 6 throwing out the grenade. He's got interlink nearby, but not near enough to that grenade. Should be enough information for Panthers to get an idea of what's happening here. Looks like we're gonna have a rotation back from Jinx. Jinx and interlinked, covering opposite angles. See what they can do. Nixie and Cuddy about to come face to face. Nixie with a big time advantage, and he's going to get the kill.
For hellfire!
6. Got a couple members of the Panthers coming in. They're going to go for the spike plant. Get it down. Draco. Kaiser finds Doomsy. Kaiser finds Snatcher. Draco looking to peek, and not going to be enough as 6 is going to take him down.
One enemy.
And
Oh,
Interlinked gets the the close range, close quarters kill, as this is going to be a defuse for Panthers and a round win for them. 12-8 Panthers over the 6 boosting service. So,
I respect
Match point.
observers so much more after this experience.
especially that round, that was extremely chaotic, I must say.
Yeah.
So, we will we'll see if they can keep up the chaos. That seemed to work well in their favor. They got the spike planted there.
Time to jump.
So, sorry, they got the spike planted there, but the defuse still was more than enough. Viper wall is up. And 6 is going to push his team towards the A site here. Grenade coming in. 6 has got to retreat a little bit. Take things back in, but he's got Nixie around the corner. Grenade in. Bomb buddy. Trading of abilities a lot here. Blinded. 6 looking for Nixie, and he's gonna get him. Nice find after a lot of chaos in that match, in that corner. 6 now pushing on to the site proper. Cuddy is covering all that he can with this LMG. Going to find the Phantom. Kaiser now. 3 versus 2. Cuddy is going to take him down, and it is 2 2. Jinx putting down some fire, but he's going to be found out, and that is 2 for Cuddy. As the Panthers got a little overexcited, firing into the smoke, gave them right away. And
Yeah.
There.
easy takedown for Cuddy. So, real back and forth game here. Very close. Certainly matches up to the standings that these teams have, being seed 1 and 2 in Group A.
Oh yeah. Very exciting match. I'm curious if they'll be able to bring it back to 12-12 and take it into overtime.
Now that
out of my way.
that's a good point. This is is this match point? What is it? 13?
Yeah.
Valorant? Okay,
Yeah.
Match point indeed. Excuse my commentary. I missed that. I haven't played Valorant in a long time. So match point here for Panthers. 6 boosting service is on a very, very tight schedule. They have 3 rounds. They even try and bring it to overtime. Little peek there. I don't know if 6 saw that. As
No, I think he did say.
Draco said, "I don't care if you see it. Here I am." Shoots into the wall. And 6 is holding for now. Only member on this site. Everyone else rotating over to B, it looks like. As Cuddy is going to find Interlink, take some damage. Doomsy comes in to support him with Jinx. Nixie behind is going to get snatched if Cuddy takes him down. 3 versus 2. Looking good for the 6 boosting service as they're going to go on the B side. 6 finds Kaiser, but he's not have his gun out again, and Kaiser takes him down with the pistol. Takes the gun, so he's going to get a little
Spike planted.
bit of advantage here. Portal. Goes out, doesn't find anything. Rotating around. Spike is down. 3 members versus 2. They have the better econ, but Kaiser... Now they are even, actually, as they both are going to find Phantoms on the ground for this round. So this is very doable as Kaiser looks to push. Going to find Doomsy. 2 versus 2. They got a little time. Coming around the corner, though, is Cuddy, and he's going to take him down. Draco has to push on the point. He knows where Cuddy is. He's going to look for him, but he's got someone behind him, too. CBB goes up. Now he's down. Can he find him? Shots land, but a lot going on here for Draco. What can he do? CBB's not going to push. And that is going to be the round as Draco just had way too much going on there.
Yeah.
12-10. Yeah, that was a bit of an impossible question. Just keep peeking, and one of them is eventually going to come out on top.
Yeah. I was surprised we didn't see that we have Panthers holding on to their ults for so long. We've Viper and Gecko have had them for a couple rounds now.
That's right. So might be an emergency button, a panic button, if you will. Kind of. You know what I mean? I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
Yeah. No, you might be right.
Might be it's 12-10. Okay, don't let them get to 12-11. Let's just end this now. Just in case we couldn't do it with the other ones. So looks like we have a bit of a better econ this time, so they might be able to make something. Both sides now a little hesitant. Things are getting tense as we get down to the last few rounds. Panthers desperate not to go to overtime. 6 boosting service, of course, desperate to go to overtime. A little bit of fighting over there, but no one's finding anything. Everyone's on A, but Panthers just have 2 members on B. Shots coming out from Kaiser. Doesn't find anything. A little bit of search for wallbang. CBB is out, but he's gonna get out of that.
I've got your trail.
Nixie now defending against 3. Grenade goes out. 3 members in the same building. Rocket jump gets 1. Nixie gets 2 and taken down by 6. 2 nice kills though. Nice flick. Our Snatcher going in. Putting the spike down. 2 members left. This is it. Last player standing. Kaiser takes him down. What can he do? Nothing. And that should be it. GG's as the Panthers maintain their undefeated record here in the Valorant League. They are going to take 13-10. Let's cut back to our caster cams here for one moment. And are back. All right, Jorge, give me a little info on that game before we cut to the break.
Oh no, what I really loved about that game was the double controller setup. I'm just a fan of double controllers. Seeing both teams utilize Viper Wall on one site, both as a bait but also as a fallback if they decided to re-execute onto that site, they could.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a pleasure just to watch. Because double controller like kind of makes the game a little more meticulous than double initiator because
Yeah.
I don't know, double initiator is a little like info and guns go burr, and then double controller is like you're playing a game of chess, like who peeks what with what.
Yeah.
So it was great to see double controller. I love seeing Harbor too. He's one of my more favorite agents. So whenever I see Harbor play, it's always great.
And,
I will say though they could have well Doomsday should have done a little better was actually managing his guiding lights.
right.
If he got that early info in the first couple of rounds, where they were playing with that Viper Ball on B site, and I didn't know when to put it up. Even for 250 credits, I would have gone for the guiding light, even if it didn't get anything, just so that you know to not commit so many resources to a site that might not get executed. Or in the case of this game, it would have been getting executed. You would have known preemptively. So
Yeah. No, absolutely. I would say it was a solid game all around. I had a great time. They did run some. You had your interesting comps, right? You got to see your doubles of everything.
yeah.
As you work to get to the next match, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about a little bit of OC stuff here, and okay, exciting announcement in 1 second because I forgot to add my microphone to that scene. So there will be a exciting announcement in just a second. Let's go back to that. Okay. All right, so exciting announcement. Fortnite Spring Showdown. That's right. OC is starting the first Fortnite League in is it the first ever provincial Fortnite tournament for OC? That's what it was. So provincial Fortnite tournament registration is open right now at oc.gg, and it is going to close March 9th. This is a no build duos tournament. That is a no build duos tournament. Once again, open to any OC high school team. So if you are a Fortnite fan and you want to take part in this, get in touch with your esports administrator, have them sign up, and we would love to see a big Fortnite tournament. Duos no build should be a great time. Registration open now. oc.gg, closes March 9th. And we're just going to cut to a brief break screen, get everything settled up. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with game number 2 between Westside B and the Chatham Flames. So we are back in between games here. We're going to introduce our next two teams. So great game from our first set of teams. Let's hope our next set of teams can keep up the standard, I guess. So
Or excitement.
what's that?
Or excitement, because those two games are hella exciting.
They're very exciting games. So let us take a look at what we got. Two teams coming up for you here. We are looking at the Chatham Flames and the Westside B team. So hopefully it'll be a fiery matchup between these two teams. I told you I had one. I told you I was waiting on one. Yes.
Oh Lord, where is this? Is this the start of the era where we commit puns to every one of our castings?
That's a great idea. Yeah. At least one a cast, right?
I think one a cast. Yeah, you gotta
Alright.
remind me of this come Friday for my castings.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. I'll if I'm on it, then we will. If we send Gabe, then you guys have to find your own shtick. You can't use the puns.
Got you.
Okay, so let's take a look here. I'll start off with Westside B. We are looking at a record of 1 win, 2 losses, 15 rounds won, 36 rounds lost. So where did my graphic go? I lost it. Here it is. So they are 1-2 so far on the season. They are hailing out of Orangeville, Ontario, and I've never been there, but I do understand it's not actually orange at all. They are from the Westside Secondary School. So Westside B team, 1 wins, 2 losses, 15 rounds won, 36 rounds lost. Westside Secondary School in Orangeville, Ontario. Before we get to the roster, Jorge, tell us about their opponent.
Their opponent, Chatham Flame, 3 wins, no losses, similar record to Panthers that just played. They are from Chatham Christian School in Chatham, Ontario.
Unsurprising.
They have 39. Yeah, unsurprising, right? They have 39 wins and 13 round losses. So 2 different records here, to say the least.
Yeah, so we'll have to see, but let's take a look at our lineup here. So Westside B's starting roster: I Love Moyes, My Joy, I believe it's pronounced My Joy, Sorrowful Nights, we were just saying in the brief interim, which is a great name, Tensive and Moisty, so I think this is a bit of an easy roster to pronounce. Sitting on the bench, we believe it's Lol Bro Gamin and Nerdy Rat. So that is our roster for Westside B team. Jorge, who is on Chatham?
On Chatham, we have Mr. Dutsy. We have I got it. Fugaloo Bon Dougaloo. That's that name.
Yep.
Then we have Sensei Chun, BMG Little Loaf, and then on the bench we have Dumb and Sergeant Pepper. Yeah, Sergeant Pepper's a good name actually.
Yeah, Sergeant Pepper's a good one if you're a Beatles fan, as it were. So that is our lineups. Let's go back to our caster cams here, and what we think is going to happen in this game while we wait for. I believe one of our teams is waiting on. We're waiting on their last match to finish, so we're just gonna chat a little bit here, see what we have to say. So, I have an expectation that this might go similarly to the last game, although I don't actually expect it to be as close.
Oh, okay.
Here's why I say that. The only reason I say that is because, well, this is the records, honestly. I was trying to think of something nicer. I do believe in the Westside B team. I think they can do it. But the gameplay we saw from coming out from Panthers. Now, I was looking at the rankings of the players on Chatham Flames before the game. They're not as high as the rankings I saw on the Panthers team. So that could be a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
The Westside B team could pull something out here. We'll have to see.
What's also interesting, actually, is the rank of the Westside B team, the lower ranking they have. You'd be surprised, just because sometimes they do very unorthodox things that you just aren't ready for.
Okay, yeah.
And they can get you the win.
Actually, okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll change my prediction. Maybe I will. That's an excellent point. It's like I don't play that much chess anymore, but when I used to play chess, I hated playing new players because they would do the most unexpected, unhinged things. And
Yeah.
you just don't know what to do against that. I'm like, if it's something real, like, you know, to the Valorant example would be like walking, like running it down mid and just doing nothing. Like that would be obviously easy to punish. But sometimes they'll go for the strat. You're like, are you doing that on like, should I be scared of that? Like, what is going on here? And then you lose because you're all in your head and you're scared. So you don't know what's gonna happen. So you're not incorrect. That could be interesting. So you know what? Never mind. I'm taking it back. I am officially taking it back. I am putting my money on an upset this time.
On an
I,
upset.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I don't have any. Actually, I'll bet you $1. That's what I got.
$1.
Let me see my camera here. $1. Boom.
Okay.
All right. $1. I'm gonna put it on Westside B team. There it is. Now it's your choice to accept or not.
I accept.
Yes. All right. We got a game. We got a game here.
Yes. I'm
Don't,
excited for well.
Don't bet, kids. By the way, just don't bet. It's not a good thing. It's very dangerous for your money. Anyway, bad examples here. Continue your thought.
No, I was saying the team comps have been interesting ever since the map changes on Icebox came through. And since the windows now in halls going to kitchen, and then the box now lifted from, I believe it's beaming. Comps have been shifting just because like mid lurks have become so prominent in these competitive games where it can be game breaking, just that controller, that sentinel lurking up mid and catching you off by surprise and flank. So I'm curious to see if we actually see anything to take care of those lurks, or if we'll even see the lurks. I just want to see some pressure happening in mid because that would be very fun. Kitchen fighting is always good fighting.
Kitchen fighting is always good fighting. That's no, it's a high school stream. I gotta watch my mouth. Not a joke I'm gonna make on stream. So anyway, what were we talking about there? I lost my train of thought.
Mid lurks, kitchen fighting is
Mid lurks,
good fighting.
the video game. Yes, that's right. Yes. So if we, if we can see some exciting strategies, you know, exciting weird comps, maybe. I'm interested to see too what these guys run team wise because you were a little caught off guard, I think, by last game's team comps. So this game could be even more wild, some more unexpected things.
Yeah, that Harbor Gecko pick was like, wow. The other team picked, Panthers picked like a pretty standard bind comp, I want to say. There's the Brim, Viper, Sky, Rays. I would have switched out that Jet for like a Cypher maybe, or probably a Cypher actually. I would have definitely switched out that Jet for a Cypher.
Yeah, I think you can. That's I'm trying to like pull out all my Valorant knowledge right now, and it's just not coming out. So I'm gonna say whatever you say is correct because I believe you.
Oh, okay.
But I still put my money on the other team that you didn't put your money on, so that's where we stand with that. How is the game looking? Any progress on our friends there at the?
Our friends here have finished their game. I'm just waiting on the invite.
Just waiting on that. Okay. All right, so it shouldn't be more than a few more minutes. In the interim here, I'm going to cut back to that highlight reel, so please enjoy a few minutes of last week's games as we go into the next match. Looks like they are trying to send you an invite, actually, Jorge, here. So
there we go.
did you get it? All right, so let's cancel that, and we're going to jump into the match sooner than later. Westside B team versus the Chatham Flames.
Wait a second.
Everything okay?
Different map from what you told me, so it'll be interesting.
Okay. It's not Icebox?
No, they have it split right now. This might be the map from their last game, though.
It was, yeah, that was their last game.
Okay, so they just haven't changed it yet.
Yeah, so they should be updating that to Icebox. Is everyone in here? Or are we still waiting on some people here?
We're still waiting on the entire other team.
Okay, so in that case, I am going to throw it to my highlight reel for a few minutes while everything is done. We'll come back in just a moment and give you some gameplay to look at.
Beautiful execution here by Raid. Gotta hit your shot. You don't want to go through that smoke.
Looking at these picks.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with the second match of the evening. This is once again Westside B team versus Chatham Flames. So let's see what you have to say about the picks this time, Jorge.
I will let you know in a second. I'm just figuring out which side's which. Okay, so we have Chatham Flames on attack, and then Westside B on defense.
That's right.
Double Initiators, Sentinel, Duelist, okay. Standard Viper pick, KO pick, Gecko's new. Chamber's interesting.
Mostly standard from the attacking side, it looks like then.
Minus the Gecko and the Chamber, yeah, everything else is kind of standard. So,
we saw a Gecko pick last game too, didn't we?
yeah, we did. He's been rising in popularity.
Interesting, yeah.
People, ever since Sky kind of stopped being able to do what she can do. What do we have here?
And there's our Westside
Double Sentinel. I kind of like Double Sentinel.
Yeah?
Oh boy. I kind of like Double Sentinel in Icebox.
That's your that's your kind of match.
Yeah, that's my kind of gaming. My law bro gaming is Double Sentinel on Icebox.
It's a low bro gaming indeed.
Yeah. Alrighty, and we're in.
And we are in game number 2. We have our setups, we have our agents, we have our teams, our Sorrowful Knights as always. So, do you think it's low bro gaming is like it's League of Legends bro gaming, or it's laugh out loud bro game? You think so, or is he just laughing a lot? Like, does he laugh a lot? That's my.
It's giving League vibes.
It's giving League vibes. It is a Riot account after all.
It is a Riot account, yeah.
So I have put my money on the defenders this game. Literally, my $1. Next time I see Jorge in person, he will either give or receive $1, depending on how this game goes. So my defenders are the preference, but of course, we want everyone to have fun and win, of course. As we get into the first round on Icebox, best or first to 13 kind of thing. Not really. I don't know what the best way to put it is. You guys know how it works. As an early kill comes out here, and Memem Joy finds Little, but is taken down by Dusty in the back. Moy is now looking for some counterplay. Got Mr. Dusty up top, moving around the map like a madman. Mr. Dusty looking to watch the angle. Moisty is on the outside. Spike is going down. Dusty pushing forward. Not going to have enough, though. Moisty's going to get him. Sensei Chun to the back. So going to find Sorrowful Knights. And Moisty is the last alive. 1 versus 3. Spike planted. Lots going on here. And Moisty doesn't find anything. And Sensei Chun takes him down. So, yeah.
The intercomp, I like it, but they're not playing it as I thought they'd play it.
Not the typical, or not the expected way to play, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see if they switch it up. Yeah, A seems to on Icebox. A is always the side that gets hit a little more often than B.
Right.
Shutting them down.
So we're probably gonna see a lot of A executes here.
One suppressed.
We'll have to see, as it looks like A is the play once again. Mr. Dusty looking to repeat that success of last round. Finds it, Lowbro Gaming. Mr. Joy going down. Dusty goes in behind, gets him, and down goes I Love Moist. Moisty is dead. 4 kills, 1 left to go. Coming into the site now is Sorrowful Knights. Not going to be able to do much. He's on that pistol. He's got 4 members. Sensei Chun's a bit low, but he's also down below. He's going to have to find him quick. Mr. Dusty comes in, gets him. Nice kill. Does he see Mr. Sensei Chun on down below? He does. Gets him too. Here we go. Shouldn't have counted him out. Long shots going out from against BMG Little. Doesn't find any hits yet. Got a nice couple hits here. Sorrowful Knights looking for that next 2 kills. 1 enemy to go. Here we go. Sorrowful Knights looking to turn things around. 1 versus 1. Cross he goes. There's Loaf. Oh, and Loaf gets him in return.
almost.
That was almost a 1v4. That would have been beautiful, but Loaf is going to save the round for his team after a beautiful attempt at a comeback from Sorrowful Knights.
Yeah, what is interesting is the Sage is playing with a Shorty now 2 rounds in a row. Is this gonna be 3 rounds in a row? No. No, buying a bulldog here.
That would have been a lot.
Oh, Killjoy and Sage on the read. Just Sage Wall should come up here blocking one choke. Yep.
That's right. Track it down. Westside looking to defend as they can, but Mr. Dusty's going to get the kill on MMJoy to start it off. I Love Moise gets one back. Mr. Dusty gets it back again. I Love Moise goes down to him, and we're going to wait and see. Oh, through the wall. Mr. Dusty gets his low game, and Mr. Dusty's just having him around. Sorrowful Knight's going around to look for him, and he gets him. Sorrowful Knight's once again showing us some prowess here early. Spots him out, picks up the Vandal, but taking down by Loaf. So now it's one Moisty left against 3 members, but not even close.
That mid lurk, yeah. Gotta watch that mid.
So that's 3 quick rounds for Chatham Flames. Dominating.
Mr. Dusty is just on it. Holy.
What's that?
The Jet, Mr. Dusty. The attacking Jet.
Oh yeah.
It's on it. God, my.
I think he got 3 of those kills in the last round alone. So if he keeps his pace up, he's going to be looking good for them. As they look to push in once again, back on the A side now. Loaf goes down to It's Lowbro Gaming, so an early advantage there for Westside B. It's Lowbro Gaming once again finds Mr. Dusty. That's a good kill. Lowbro Gaming gets the 3rd one. BMG Little, but not before Dumb takes him down, and Moisty goes down with him. Dumb with 2 kills. Now it is a 3 versus 2 in favor of Westside B.
Remaining.
I Love Moise on the bottom, looking for a little counterplay here. Sorrowful Knights gets Sensei Chun, and Sorrowful Knights gets Dumb, and that is a round 1 for Westside B. Some good play coming out for my team there. My adopted team, if you will.
My adopted team.
So they got some good kills there. I love Lowbro Gaming with a nice 3-piece. Sorrowful Knights once again got a couple good kills in the end there too to clean everything up.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Well, both teams are playing opposite sides right now.
Bot coming back.
Absolutely.
Calling my bot.
And
Swarm grenade out. Get
we're gonna
out of
find
my
it
way.
out pretty quick, I think, as all 5 members.
Toxins going up.
Dom now looking to rotate and cover the backline a little bit. He's got It's Lowbro Gaming is the nearest one. He's gonna come around the corner. BMG Little now looking plant the spike. Little is planting. Sorrowful Knight's looking to go in. Got ahead, but not enough.
Planted.
BMG Little gets him. Spike is down. I Love Moise coming around the corner here. Wide swing. BMG Little doesn't find him. Joy looking for something too. No one finds anything here. Moise takes a bit of damage here, and keep moving on. BMG Little once again gets Joy, but not before Moise gets a little counterplay. Takes it down. I Love Moise now. Swings around the corner, and the attackers just take them down simultaneously, and that's gonna be 4-1 in favor of the Chatham Flames.
Ooh, that's very explosive rounds. Their executes have been rather fast, but like empty. If that makes sense, there's no one on site. But the vision is there. The vision is there for the attackers.
Absolutely, they're
Can I like ping on the map? Oh, I can. Oh wait, I don't know if they'd see my ping though. Never mind.
That
I was
would
like,
be,
let me ping where I would put
Yeah.
certain stuff down. But I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think it. Well, let me look here. All right, I'll look in between rounds.
Oh,
I'm
there.
curious. I feel like it shouldn't. Mr. Dusty here looking to get some going here. Dash across, but in the air, Sorrowful Knight's going to be able to find it pretty quick.
Unfortunately, didn't make it onto the yellow box.
No, missed just a little bit. Sorrowful Knight's going to go down to Sensei Chun. Slowboard Gaming on the other side gets Dumb. BMG Little goes and gets a kill on I Love Moise.
Spike down.
2 members of Sensei Chun
One enemy remaining.
gets none. He's going to go down. 1 versus 3. See what Loaf can do. Loaf gets the spike. Loaf gets the kill. Moisty goes down.
Teleport's gone.
Alright, pushing around now, seeing what he can try and do. Joy coming around the corner. Wide swing, but nothing happens.
One enemy remaining.
Loaf gets him. This is going to be a 1 versus 1. So Lowbro Gaming very low, and Loaf is planting.
Spike planted.
Spike is down. Now Lowbro Gaming has some decisions to make here. See how he wants to approach this.
Oh, he made a smart play. He's gonna be rewarded for it.
Loaf looking the wrong way. Loaf is dead, and that should be an easy defuse for his Lowbro Gaming, and going to be another round in favor of Westside B.
Why would he punish me from the Silva? Knowing not to repeat once his teammate died. Knowing he had enough time to wrap around.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice flank going there. And he was rewarded for it. So, looks like he will take another round for his team. Between him and Sorrowful Knights, they have been absolutely finding some good plays in the midst of all this.
Yep.
Looks like a standard enough economy this time around.
Yep, everyone on a full buy. Everyone with a decent amount of money.
We'll see where the attacking team goes this time. Joy taking down some early poke. Looks like it's going to be an all A side all the time here. Early shots going out. No one has found anything just yet, but Loaf has got out. Gets some shots in on Lowbro Gaming, but doesn't get enough to do anything important. Sorrowful Knights here flanking around the edge with his teammate Moisty. Mr. Dusty coming around, gets Sorrowful Knights, but Moisty manages to get away. Mr. Dusty now pushing forward. Dashes out of the way as no one lands any shots on that
Welcome
engage.
to my world.
Teleport comes out from
Spike
Moisty. Looks like
down
he's
A.
just trying to grab
Last
some
player
time.
standing.
Takes some shots, but gets away. 1v4 here. Dumb is planting. Loaf is right there. Shotgun
planted.
and not going to find anything. And Loaf is going to take down Moisty, and that's going to be a round for the attackers. So,
You know, I have so much respect for observers now.
yeah.
Wild.
it's a surreal double whammy here.
Yeah, it's like trying to commentate, but then also like, oh, slowly mesmerizing which keys for who.
I think you're doing a
It's
great
like-
job. It's tough when
Oh,
you get
thank
into
you.
the first round of the game too, because like you said, who's where, who's on what.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think we missed anything important yet. We've seen some great plays so far, so I would say keep it up. Keep it up. Dom looking for some early shots out on the Lowbro Gaming and Sorrowful Knights front line.
Poison orb emitting.
Looks like it's gonna be a bit of a push here from Westside B. Joy looking for what he can find. Going to back away as well.
There.
No one wanting to push
There.
too hard onto anything here. Joy has a couple members of Chatham Flame. Dom coming around. Easy shot for Joy. Takes him out. Right into his line of sight. Dusty's getting onto the side here. Spike is down. Dashes forward. There's Moisty. Gets him for one. Gets Sorrowful Knights as well. 2 kills here. Let's see if we can get going. That's 3. Mr. Dusty. Only 1 member left. See if we can get him too. Mr. Dusty gets him. 1, 2. That is a big round for Mr. Dusty. As he
My
gets...
lord.
let's see that scoreboard again. What's he doing now? Yeah, he's on the 14 kills. Dominant round for Mr. Dusty. Dusty, as I think it's pronounced. Hard to say.
Dust. Yeah, I think it's Dust. You know,
Close enough.
this naming reminds me of like the thing with side note, League of Legends, SKT1's owner.
Here.
Apparently his name was supposed to be Oner, but the casters
Oh.
started calling him as in like greater than one, like so like Oner.
Oh,
But
Okay.
like casters just called him Owner.
I love
that's
boys
like
caught out.
casters.
Lobo Gaming caught out as well. And Mr. Dusty not going to get enough that time. The knives came out at a little bit of an unfortunate time. Sorrowful Knights goes forward, but right into 2 waiting members of Westside of Chatham Flame, Loaf, and BMG looking at Mr. Joy and Moisty to finish it off. Quick round there.
That was very
But
fun.
Let's make a
I
plan.
never would have thought Oner. Never would have my mind have ever gone there.
Yeah, I know. When I found out, like I was like, okay, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, yeah, it just goes to show like the influence how casters pronounce like the user, how far it can go. Now everyone calls him owner, and it's like that was never.
You can't go back on that now. It's been way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say: great power and great responsibility and all that. So make sure to send your casters the proper pronunciation of your name before you get anything streamed out live. It's Lobro Gaming here, looking for Dusty. If you can get him, a big early kill from a dominant member. Up top he goes, Sensei Chun, and it was Mr. Dusty on the ground, moves around, rotated down, got some kill on Lobro Gaming. Up he goes, 2 members, Sorrowful Knights goes down, Moisty just around the corner, and gets the kill on Mr. Dusty. This can be a big help for the Westside B team, as he was dominating there for a minute. Dumb now waiting on the site. Moisty's a bit low. Loaf is up top, he's got line of sight, and he finds Mr. MM Joy, or Mamai Joy. Moisty now also in this same sort of spot. I Love Moist goes down to Dumb. Moisty looking to see what he can do. 1 versus 4, gonna be a very tall order, but we've seen him do something before. Doesn't find it this time though, as Dumb gets him. And hits what looked like one of them Fortnite dances, as the kids say. Speaking of Fortnite, don't forget about OSEA's Fortnite Provincial Tournament coming up. Register now, OSEA.gg, and get your duos no build tournament sign up finished ASAP. Registration is March 7th.
Excellent transition. Oh my lord, Alex.
I got one more to do, so let's see if I can finagle it in there somewhere. You're never gonna expect it either. You know what you're waiting for.
Yeah.
As it is now 8-2 in favor of the Chatham Flames. Loaf looking to get a little sniping done. Mr. Dusty finds My Joy. Lobro Gaming getting 2 kills in the meantime. Sorrowful Knights looking to get some counterplay. Dusty's just around the corner on the bottom. If he peeks properly, he'll get him, and he does not. Mr. Dusty turns on him and gets him before he can do anything. Lobro Gaming get taken down by Dumb. Spike planted. 3 versus 2. Moisty now chasing Dumb. I Love Moist goes down to Dusty. Moisty gets nothing on Dumb, and the attackers are going to take it. DDR.
Last round in the half.
The DDR finisher. That Rainer Entertainment System bundle was a good bundle, but also so expensive on release.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you every time. Yeah, Riot's good at that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. What kind of buys are we looking here?
Okay. Too out of the ordinary, I don't think. Moisty, Slady. Actually,
yeah.
Moisty and My Joy on a Slade eco. If I'm not mistaken. Dusty and Sensei Chun. Dusty with the grab, but he's got low, but he gets him in the nice flick. Sorrowful Knights finds Dumb. Dusty finds Moisty. Knives come out. Sorrowful Knights around the corner. Dead to Dusty. Through the wall, though. Lobro Gaming finds his mark. I Love Moise. Here's looking for Loaf. Doesn't send any shots down, and he's blind. So he's in the corner. Gets nice headshot from Moise.
Last player standing.
Loaf gets Bro Gaming, and Loaf gets I Love Moise 2. Double kill for Loaf. 10-2 going into the swap.
Switching sides.
Ooh, they have an uphill battle.
I do have an uphill battle if I want to not lose my dollar. Westside B, I still believe in them. I would never say a bad word about them. I do have a dollar on the line, but okay, Sarah. So
okay,
we're going to swap sides here, see if that might help Westside B any. See if they'll be able to find some counterplay on the attack.
Oh boy. Will someone walk into the shot?
You always have to go for it. I respect
Small pixel.
I respect the vision, you know.
Oh.
And Viper Wall
unfortunate wall from his teammate.
Go up. I guess I wasn't communicated. Maybe BMG Little finds Moise. Back goes Dusty. My Joy finds Dumb. My Joy running as fast as he can back to the safety of his teammate, but not fast enough as Loaf is going to take him down. Moisty gets BMG Little, Lobro Gaming gets Loaf. Sorrowful Knights and Lowbro Gaming looking to take down the last two defenders with the third member of their team. Spike is picked up and they're rotating to B. Don't forget to vote in the poll if Westside Gaming can make it back. I said absolutely, I want my dollar. So Lowbro Gaming going to plant the spike, and we are going to see if Mr. Dusty and his compatriot can do it. Is he going to poke? Is he going to brave the smoke? He will. Sensei Chun finds Moisty.
Oh wow!
I don't know where that was. Mr. Dusty now, 2v2.
Last player standing.
Sorrowful Knights finds Mr. Dusty, and it is now a 2v1. Can Sensei Chun do it, or will he back off? Try and find something else. No, he's right in the middle of it. Lowbro Gaming gets him down. Says Sorrowful Knights. Sensei Chun, 1 versus 1. Reloads his pistol, and he's going to go find him. Sorrowful Knights behind the center console there.
One suppressed. Nice knowing you.
Found him. Can he get the shots? Poke, peek, and no! Sorrowful Knights gets him, and it's going to be an attacking round 1. Wide swing there from Sorrowful Knights ended up being enough, and he's going to take down Sensei Chun and get a round. There's 10 to 3. Let's go indeed. You like to see a little bit of competition here. Well done to Sorrowful Knights, who's been having some excellent plays in this game. He can swap weapons like nobody else.
Here.
The way Westside B Chatham game is playing the comp is like it's more or less like a very traditional way. Viper roll off to A, chamber trap, lurking mid. Oh, that was a great knife.
And Westside B not going to find much secrecy on their B push here. Worked well for them last time, but they're known this time. B was a counter rotation last time, but we'll see if they can do anything with this. Loaf putting down some shots, not finding much.
Teleport's broken.
I Love Moyes not too far off, just inside the smoke, and the turret's going to come down. Nice shot from Loaf. And another from BMG Little, and they're going to get Moisty and Moyes quickly. Lowbro Gaming goes down to Sensei Chun, and My Joy also falls to Sensei Chun. Makes up. My Chun. Yeah, we don't talk about My Chun. 11-3 for Chatham Flames now.
Oh, and both teams should be on a full. Oh no, Moisty unfortunately has to save.
So we'll see if there's anything that the Westside B team can take care of at the moment. Try and make a little bit of a comeback, as match point is 1 win away for the Chatham Flames. I guess it's technically match point.
Yeah, match point. Yeah, that is one way to say it.
So I wouldn't probably say it again if I hadn't walked myself into it, but I did, so I have to. Now, Mr. Dusty's getting 2 quick kills as I look at my other screen. I Love Moyes with a quick double in return against Mr. Dusty. Sensei Chun running with a friend. I Love Moyes trying to try and get the spike down with his Lowbro Gaming. See if they can do it. They have control of the A site for now. Dom gets its Lowbro Gaming though. Spike did not go down.
Placing swarm grenade.
Swarm grenade goes down. Dom takes down I Love Moyes.
Spike down A.
Moisty 1 versus 3. Gets up top. Sensei Chun Loaf takes him down, and that is going to be match point officially. So
Match point.
12-3 for Chatham Flames, living up to their record.
Callback.
It is always possible. They only have to win 9 rounds in a row and then overtime.
That is true.
So, you know, I think Chatham Flames won 9 rounds in a row, so I wouldn't count them out just yet. As, it's an optic there? Is that what I just saw? Marshall? Wow.
That was a Marshall, yes.
Wow.
That is a Marshall. I thought that was an outlaw for a second. Nope, but there is a
That's,
Marshall.
alright. Well, let's see what Moisty can do with the Marshall. BMG Little got the early coverage here as it's a full push from... Fortunately, that is not going to look good for Westside B team. BMG Little gets Lowbro Gaming, and that is not the only member they lost. And My Joy, Mr. Dusty now looking for Sorrowful Knights, finds him. Up the hill he goes. This could be it, folks. My Joy in there. Moisty is caught out. Moisty down. My Joy down. Game is over. Good game to everybody involved, but that is going to be all that she wrote for the West Side B team. As I look for the caster cams here and back faces. So that is the game number 2 for the night.
GG's, y'all.
And a good win for Chatham Flames. They lived up to their record.
Yep.
And you have to give it to them. It was a pretty dominant win, so well done to all involved. Westside B team did put up a good fight. Had fun watching them. And I never found a good transition, so I'm just gonna read my my next promo here because we have a spring season 4 Rocket League. If you are a Rocket League gamer and you want to get in on the action at the Ontario School Esports Association (OSEA), if you're a member part of that, register now. It is open right now. Closes on March 10th. This is a middle school and high school available, so you can do it in either league. It's a 6-week league. Starts March 20th. Provincial finals are in person. Now, it's at St. Clair College in Windsor, so that's the Humber College competition. That's where we're from, Humber College. So, it is at St. Clair College. I won't fault OC for that. It's okay. They didn't know. It hurts, but they didn't know. So, St. Clair College on Windsor at Saturday, May 11th. Rocket League spring season. Registration's open. Closes March 10th. Middle school, high school. 6 weeks league starting March 10th. And chat is wondering what rank you are, Jorge.
Me? Oh God. I'm terrified of this. No, I don't want to say it.
No.
Just I'm okay. Let's go with that. I don't really play comp. I just watch competitive Valorant a lot.
Well, at least you play Valorant. I don't. I'm just the producer and the broadcaster. I'm just a play-by-play guy. So we'll have to go rank up together, and we can come back and make sure to give them a good rank. We'll be Ascendant 1 by that time.
100%.
If that's the high, I think that's the highest rank. I don't even know. So
no, the highest is Radiant, but that's really hard to get. I wouldn't even.
Well, I'm not gonna set my sights that
Ascendant is
high.
achievable. Ascendant is achievable.
Okay. So, okay, you want to know his rank? He's at a rank where Ascendant is achievable. He feels confident in it. So take that as you will. He is within Ascendant reach.
No, I never said that. Oh my lord.
I'm piping you up. I'm boosting you up.
I know, but I just. That's all I can say.
Okay. I'm not going to rib you about your rank anymore. Just wanted to remind the folks about Rocket League and Fortnite that either way, if you are a part of the OC organization, you want to partake in some games, we have 2 leagues opening up, Rocket League and Fortnite. Go check it out, oc.gg. Talk to your program administrator and get yourself signed up. Jorge, any closing thoughts before we wrap up this evening's stream?
2 excellent games. I love the team comp diversity. As someone who was casting a lot of like pro games at like the college level, you start seeing very consistent patterns in terms of team comps. So seeing some fresh picks and seeing how they kind of played out was amazing. So that's what I got my joy from this. It's just fresh comps are always good.
Absolutely, and hopefully we'll be able to do this again soon. I don't know if we'll be able to come back next week. I think we have a Humber event going on, but we'll have to figure that out. Either way, what an incredible evening. Thank you so much to OC, to Matt, to Dan, to all the guys that made this possible tonight. Thanks to Bernard and Humber College for promoting us on Twitter. If you want to find any of our Twitters, Humber's Twitters, the OC Twitter, go check it out. You can all figure it. You can figure it all out. It's just, this name here, OC, the same old thing. Thank you all so much for watching. Congratulations to all the winners tonight. Congratulations to all the teams. Thank you, everyone. Great games all around. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Don't forget to tune in for week 4 next week. It'll be same on this channel. Just might not be us. So have a great rest of your evening, everyone, and please take care.